Welcome to Echoes of the Dark. I am Violet Nocturne, your guide through the shadows, where moments of terror intermingle with whispers from beyond. Tonight, we delve into a story that revolves around a door, not just any door, but one that exudes secrets, that pulses with a whispering heartbeat of its own. Have you ever wondered what happens when you give in to curiosity? When you cross a barrier never meant to be opened? Come closer, darling. Allow me to tell you a tale of the whispering threshold. Meet Celine Young, a young woman recently relocated to an aging apartment complex on the edge of the city. Drawn to the building for its affordability, she overlooked its drab corridors, the peeling paint, and the peculiar silence that seemed deeper than just the absence of sound. It was a place people lived, yet it didn't quite feel alive, an architectural limbo where the past pressed its presence against the walls. Her new home was Unit 4C, a compact, nondescript space beyond which something curious awaited her. Halfway down the hall, jutting from the wall at an odd angle, was a door. Not numbered, not modern, its wood blackened as though burned. "This is an emergency exit," the landlord had deflected when she'd asked about it. "Sealed tight for years? Ignore it?" But something, my dear, never allowed her to. Day by day, she felt its pull, like a strand of her own soul was tethered to that ominous frame. Over the next week, life in the unsettling apartment fell into predictable beats. Faulty elevator rides, the groan of distant pipes, and always, the unanswered question of that door. Late at night, she swore she could hear whispers through its cracks. Not words, but the gentle cadences of something alive. Did she mention this to anyone? Of course not. That's the beauty of fear. It likes to live alone, where doubt and logic duel in a game with no victor. You've felt it yourself, haven't you? That magnetic pull towards forbidden things. Don't deny it. 10 days into her tenancy, the nightmare began. It started small. Food left overnight on the counter decayed unnaturally fast. Her television flickered, showing not static but distorted images of places she had never been, but somehow recognized. And the whispers from the unnumbered door grew louder, insistent, laying their hooks deeper into her restless mind. One evening, she couldn't fight it anymore. Compelled like a moth to the flame, she retrieved a flashlight, her trembling hands clutching it like a lifeline. The door was colder than ice, its chill prickling her skin. As she ran her fingers across the tarnished brass knob, she noticed something she had overlooked. Faint carvings embellishing the wood, symbols ancient and entwined, pulsating ever so faintly under her gaze. The knob turned. It should not have, yet it did. The threshold yawned open, revealing an abyss rich with oppressive darkness. Her flashlight trembled as the faint beam cut barely into the void. Yet she saw them. Faint, shimmering figures, parting the gloom. They were human. No. She wanted them to be human. Their forms elongated, ephemeral, their eyes as hollow as the space they inhabited. Then the whispers turned to words. "Welcome," one voice purred, distorted and layered, "to what could have been." Each word wrapped around her chest, tightening. The figures revealed hazy vignettes of other lives that she might have lived, each moment twisted, darkened, showing joy turned rot with sinister flair. Was this her destiny, squandered and warped? Or was this malice masquerading as predestination? Celine tried to turn back. Oh, how she tried. Her feet wouldn't move, no matter the force her mind willed. "Stay longer," another figure beckoned. "Understand what you left behind. Perhaps take something with you." Curiosity burned into anguish, and a single thought screamed through her head. Escape. She bolted, slamming the door behind her as guttural howls erupted, reverberating down the hall as if the very walls cursed her cowardice. Calling the landlord yielded nothing, his number now connected to an automated message saying the business was permanently closed. And inspecting the hallway the next day revealed nothing at all. The ominous door, and even its whispers, were gone. as if erased from both the mind and the building. Celine left the building within a month. People might chalk it up to paranoia or mental health, a story easily dismissed. And you, dear listener, you might dismiss it too. But don't you feel the slightest sense of unease? What if there's a door near you, a whisper you ignore, or worse, are drawn toward? Fear has its origins, and sometimes it begins with a knob that turns far too easily. But it's time we part ways for now. Remember, darling, curiosity may open doors, but it doesn't always close them. Sleep tight, if you can, and stay vigilant as the echoes of the dark call your name. Until next time, I'll be waiting in the shadows.